I'm pretty excited for this one, Brycey. OpTic Gaming coming all the way to London. And then you have the Ozo Giants from Spain facing off against that North American juggernaut. And here we go. Standoff hardpoint, map number 1. Brycey, give me a score prediction.
I think, you know what, I don't want to say it, but I think OpTic are going to put Giants in the 100-point club.
In the 100-point club.
I can feel we get out of this event.
Give me a score.
250 to 89. I'm
Okay.
going to be specific. I just feel like Giants are going to suffer here. You've got to remember, everybody knows there's a little bit of a home advantage in Call of Duty. If you've got to travel a long way, you're out of your comfort zone. OpTic are actually probably more comfortable in the UK than the Spanish team are. So
yeah. Okay. I'm going to go with OpTic 250 to 1.
Speaking of which, Giants just actually exploded there and took down 3 OpTic players, and they are actually off to a great start. Maybe my prediction was all wrong. They do seem to be coming out all guns blazing.
Oh, and you see Satero right here with the Scorpion, and I know that's kind of one of the pet peeves of the OpTic Gaming players. They really don't like to see that gun coming out, but there you see the Scorpion just kind of popping up inside the hard point as well. And there you see the MSMC here for Legend. Legend, actually, nice play by him, not getting too aggressive. And there you see Satero picking up the Semtex, and great teamwork out of Giants early on as they have a huge lead, 21 points on that first hard point, but Scumpy now in there for OpTic Gaming. And Giants already set up on this next hard point. You see that they're already kind of making that move for green, so certainly they have the jump OpTic so far, Brycey.
Well, they lost the hard point there, lost some points, but it was a good time to lose it. They got the right spawn, they rotated early enough, and they've set up, so they're gaining them points back right now. However, OpTic coming in all guns blazing, Legends answers back in kind, and they're still going to hold on.
Yes, and the Ozone does have that spawn, so Giants doing a great job here, getting contested by OpTic, but Scump, he's going to have to breach this door, and he's got 2 players aiming at it right away. He's Waymates. Merc picking up a big kill there for OpTic, but we're still on board with Legend here. Legend checking the hop up, picking up a big kill, and lots of time getting racked up here for the Ozone Giants. Huge play out Legend. Can't get the 2-piece, but still, nonetheless, huge plays out of him. He's got some score streaks to use. Now Merc on a 4-kill spree. He's going to be helping his teammate get that last bit of time, but he's on a rotation as well.
Yeah, most certainly so. And it looks like Ozone have actually given up completely that one. 22 seconds is a lot of time to give away, but they went, you know what, by the time we get over there, a challenge the hill, it's not going to be that much time in the game, and we're going to have to rotate back anyway. So it does look like I said, the smart money at the start of this game was on OpTic, but Giants have come out and they're playing their own game at the moment.
And Merc was playing for his score streak, playing very passive. He got taken out, took some fall damage. He didn't have lightweight equipped, and you see Giants now racking up even more time, 67 to 40 and counting now for the Ozone Giants. They have a perfect setup, and look at this. It's going to be Methods right here, and he is set up perfectly, and he's going to be locking down that spawn point, that anchor, and look at that big 2-piece out of this. Doing a great job anchoring for his team.
This is incredible play from the Giants. They are now dominating against OpTic. That is actually a great spawn. They're going to be in the next one already as well. They've actually, I said, they're giving up about 20 seconds of points of time, but they're getting 40. They're slowly just getting in the lead each time, and they're holding this hill. OpTic have no answer at the moment. They only managed to get them out after about 40 seconds.
Yeah, and you see the Giants are just making the best rotations just before OpTic can even make them, and OpTic hasn't been able to really break the hard point setups that the Giants have had. And here you see they're going to rack up even more time. They have trophy systems down, score streaks available, 3 players inside the hard point, 1 watching up top. This is a standard setup for this hard point. It's going to be very tough for OpTic to break, but nade shot picking up a big kill right there. And now Legend looks like he's going to have to defend. Now OpTic does get that break, all due to Big Timer, who has his score streaks available on a 4-kill spree. So OpTic now showing some signs of life.
Yeah, here we go. They are coming back into it. He wants that war machine. He's desperate for it, and he said he doesn't know whether he doesn't want to challenge that door. Can he pick up that kill? No, his teammates get the kill. Very, very close to that war machine. That's going to give him a great help in some of the later hard points. And he's on a 5 streak as well. OpTic, like I said, showing signs of life, coming back into this as they try and close the gap.
Oh, but there's a challenge right there from Legend, and he does take Big Timer out, get some points there, but he does get taken out himself. And now you see Scumpy on the next hard point. He gets taken down. No, sorry, that was the previous one. So let's see what we can do here. Sotero on the next hard point. This is the original hard point. So here comes the Hellstorm for OpTic Gaming. Sotero doing a great job avoiding that. He does take some damage there though, and then it gets cleaned up by Nate Shot. Method's in the hard point now. He gets taken down. So OpTic, here comes their push. Merc goes down. Lots of gun battles going on here. Nate Shot getting the hard point score there. His teammate took him out as big timer, and now the lightning strike coming in for Giants. So a lot of fury and some furious play going on for both these teams. Method's inside the hard point. He gets taken out. Big three-piece lightning strike out of big timer.
You've got to say, I'm really impressed with Giants from now. They're already not going in that 100-point club that I thought they might do. They're showing they can compete with the best. Like I said, they were very pumped for this event. They were kind of the underdogs, and right now they're just putting on a surprise show. This could even be another upset. I mean, we've already seen Envy drop to someone we didn't think they would do. Giants look like at the moment, if they can hold on to this, they have the game to lose.
Oh, huge play out of Merc picking up that two-piece. Certainly a huge monumental push there for OpTic. And now you have one player challenging. That's going to be Legend. Merc on fire right now for OpTic Gaming on a 4-kill spree. Big timer with the War Machine, picking up a piece in the feed. Now OpTic Gaming coming back so strong. That experience, Pricey, is just coming into play right now. Giants got the early jump, but OpTic looking just massively strong right now, coming right back and answering the Giants' push.
Well, this is it, right? All teams.
Oh, dirty headshot out of Merc. Sorry, Bryce. Merc is on a mission.
He is. He is absolutely destroying it. 6th streak. It looks like he's on board for a stealth chopper. If he can get a few more. But as I said, this is the thing. All teams know that they start off a level lower than their best. They've got to warm up. They've got to get out the sort of a match fitness. So once they get in there, once they get warmed up, they're just going to go. But Total with the 2-piece, Legend picking up the 3rd. And it is incredible at the moment. It does just seem like OpTic are now starting to get back in the swing of this. They've had enough of it from Giants, and they're pushing back.
And you see Tahor now. He is pushing for front jump up control here. And Giants do have the early cap here on this hard point. And now they are going to be racking up some time. They have a nice setup here. Only one OpTic player is around the area, but all of those OpTic players are flooding in. Merc goes down. One more spotted down low for Tahor. He only has a combat knife. Can he stay alive? He does pick up the assist. One OpTic player is upstairs. They're going to try and have to get him out of here, and let's see if they can make that happen. Looks like they did manage to, as Methods did pick up that kill. So Methods on the hard point on a 3-kill spree. He's very close to streaks, throws down the trophy. Great job by him to protect that.
Yeah, OpTic have decided to rotate at about 20 seconds. They've gone and secured the next one. So Giants going to pick up more points, get more in the lead, and they're actually taking it back. So Giants, great holding on that hard point. They just seem to swarm in. At one point, there was 3 of them all in that area up the top. And it does seem like they could take this. They need to hold on, and they need to get OpTic out of this next one because there could be a lot of points here.
Oh, OpTic set up nicely here. We're back on board with Merc. He does have those score streaks. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. OpTic climbing back in. 186 to 165 and counting for OpTic. If Giants don't do something quickly here, OpTic is going to take the lead. But no, you see a big play coming out of Sotero for the Giants, and now they come right back and get control. So here we go. Here comes the Simtex. Tahor, big lightning strike out of him. That's going to do work on OpTic, and Tahor now on Tajor, sorry, on a 3-kill spree. He gets taken out. OpTic coming right back in. Legend picking up a big 2-piece, and Methods picking up one as well. One more OpTic player, and yes, Legend picking up 3. All 4 players in the hard point for Giants now. They're trying to close OpTic.
Right, so they just put bodies in there every single time. You watch the hard point. OpTic, more reserved, they sort of form one in there, more of a shield around him. Giants just go, you know what, we're going to throw 3 bodies in that hard point every single time, because even if we lose 2 gun battles, we're not going to lose the 3rd as often, and it just seems that it's working for the moment. Bodies in the hard point is kind of the Giants' tactic right now, and it's working. However, open hard point, we know there are score streaks in play.
Oh, Merc on big right there, picking up 2 with his score streak and the gun. And now OpTic calling in the score streaks, doing everything they can to stay in this game. Merc picking up 1, but the Giants in control again. About 75 seconds possible here. This is going to be very close. OpTic trying not to go down this first map, but it's certainly looking dismal as the Giants are on fire right now. Legend going huge, has 4 kills and another one. Oh, huge kill by him. But here's OpTic's chance. They do have control with 10 seconds left here. They have to make a great, perfect transition, Brycey.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be very difficult. Giants have got the next one. We're seeing incoming score streaks. They know they need 13 seconds. This is, wow.
It's
Giants,
done. It's over.
Giants, the Giant Killers.
The Giants are going to take map number 1 versus OpTic. So the European teams so far are looking so strong. Let's see if OpTic can come back from that. This has been map number 1. So certainly OpTic still has a chance in this matchup. It's not over yet. But Giants looked very strong that game, Bryson.
Oh, just incredible. It's a kind of a thing I've not really seen from this team before. I mean, like I said before, genuinely believe that they may not have been able to compete with OpTic. We know OpTic are a juggernaut. We know how good they are. Giants, you know, they just don't have the pedigree that OpTic do. But right now, they showed they had the firepower to compete with them.
Oh my God, massive game out of Legend. 38 and 27, 7 caps, 15 defends. Certainly the difference maker for the Ozone Giants. And there you see Legend's massive game paying off as OpTic falls 47 to 209. Wow.
Oh, just a phenomenal game. I said, Giants, they just held on for longer in them hard points than OpTic did. They had this tactic that said, push a lot of people in that hard point. Get in there and stay there. Because no, even if you're not holding some of the power positions on the map, you've got to get into that hard point and kill 3 of them.
Right.
And that tactic worked. It might be not something that OpTic haven't come up against all that often, because it's, like I said, it's kind of a different strategy than people usually use for hard point.
Yeah, and you know, when I saw that Scorpion come out, I said, Brycey, you know, that might cause OpTic to have a little bit of a fit early on, because, you know, that's one of those weapons that people just don't like to play against, and it seemed like they knew how to play that Scorpion very well. The Giants had a handle on that, and when you see a good Scorpion player come out, that SMG is so deadly. You know, Killa is a good example of that with Impact over in North America. Like, it causes a lot of fits, right? Some frustrations too, because it's so deadly up close. To make that happen right there with the Scorpion, and just overall great play out of Legend.
Oh, it just really was. I said they were very fast and furious, very up close and personal, and that's where they were the gunfights. Long range, they didn't need to win them gunfights because they just sort of tucked themselves in. They went, you know what, get close to us and then fight us. And they just played their own game, and they were putting OpTic all over the park. They were rotating early. They were like, you had them 20 seconds. We had 40. We'll continue doing that the rest of the map if we have to. And that gave them the win. Like I said, Giants, already that's an upset.
Definitely. Just that one map, you know.
Yeah.
And you see Merc was having a great game for OpTic that round. He was certainly winning those long-range gunfights. That's great analysis, Brycey. You know, in those long-range gunfights, Giants were kind of outmatched. But certainly that was kind of an up-close, really close gun battles, that map, and Giants were just more prepared for it, I believe.
So I said that was an interesting play style from them. They played to their strengths, and OpTic kind of had to come to them, and that's where they were winning. So can they continue this onto S&D? So, you know what, they're going to have a big pump from there. They've known they've just taken down the phenomenal OpTic, so it's going to be a really good show from them. What do you think now? Because we both sort of thought 3-0 for OpTic, and that's no longer the case.
Yeah, I don't know here. I mean, OpTic's S&D game is so strong, but we also predicted OpTic to just kind of roll that there, and you predicted them in the 100 club.
I genuinely believe they were. I just believe OpTic were an incredible team, and Giants, I said, they've done well before, but they haven't shown up in as much force. I just saw them now, you know, big events. It was a shock. It was genuinely a shock.
Yeah, and so we're going to be headed to this Search and Destroy on Meltdown. Giants look strong, you know. I mean, I just basically had to pick OpTic for the 3-0.
Yeah.
Based on what they've, you know, done recently, the performances they've had. I mean, we can't blame each other for picking that outcome. But
if you had to put a lot of money on, that's what you would put it on. It's the smart man's bet. The history is there. The stats add up, and you know what? They just went, I don't care about your stats. We're going to take you to play our game, and we've already taken down OpTic in a shock result.
Well, we're going to be on board here with Giants again as they're on the offensive side to kick off map number 2. If you're just tuning in, OpTic Gaming down in the series 1-0 to the Spanish team, Ozone Giants, and Ozone Giants are looking for an A push.
I think we're going to have to jump on board with Legend. He had such an incredible game last game, and he literally just kind of, like I said, he was the playmaker. He put the big kills on it, and he has the sniper rifle. Looking for someone up top. We can see on the mini-map, almost. almost got taken down himself there.
Yeah, nade shot picking up kill on the methods. And you see Toujours now with the kill on the nade shot. So it looks like control. Oh, wait a second. Big gun battle going down right here. It's going to be Legend versus, who is that? That's going to be Big Timer. But Legend picks up the kill top mid. Big Timer takes out Legends. It's going to be all up to Toujours now, who picks up a huge kill on the Merc. So 1v1 Big Timer versus Toujours for the first round win here. Who's going to make it happen? Bomb down at A.
Well, they're both heading the same way. Is he going to try and put that down straight away, or is he going to wait a second? No, he's going for it, and he's just about to come up the stairs.
Oh, Big Timer is right there. I think Big Timer hears him. Oh, here we go. Can Toujours make it? Yes, he can. He does get away without Big Timer really seeing where he is.
Oh.
But Big Timer right there. Go for the defuse, and Toujours doesn't fall for it. And Giants continuing that streak here of running the table on OpTic, going up 1-0.
Yeah, it was an unlucky play from him there. He went, you know what, I reckon he's gone around the long way. A lot of players will do that. If they're 1-on-1 or 1-on-2, they'll drop the bomb and they'll just get out of there. They'll come back in from another angle and wait and see if they can pick it off on their own terms. So he went for the quick defuse. Unfortunately, Toujours didn't do that. He actually comes straight back, saw him and took him down. Still on board with Toujours. Let's actually have a look at the attacking. Let's go on board with OpTic.
Oh, well, Brycey, I just got some tweets sent. They're saying that I'm actually pronouncing it right. It is Tahor.
Oh, really? Fair enough. I bow down to you.
I don't know.
I was speaking to him last night. I was told it was Toujours, so we'll call it whatever.
We'll get it right eventually. We'll ask him after this match.
Yeah.
All right, so OpTic Gaming on the offensive side, pushing this B bomb zone. And you see that they have taken out Tahor already, and now Merc firing some shots there. He's taking them, and look at that. Nice shot out of Methods. Risky play as Scumpy takes him out. It's going to be 3 versus 2. Sorry, we're going to get on board with Scumpy here. So now you see Legend finally last alive, and boom, Scumpy with the 1 burst. Take out Legend and OpTic Gaming right back in it. Tied 1-1 now. Here's your rounding and kill cam. Looks like he was already weak. I heard some shots there from another OpTic player, and yep, Legend just got cleaned up right there by Scump. So OpTic didn't even really have to progress the bomb right there. It looks like Giants just kind of fell right into their lap.
Yeah, most certainly did. So it does seem like they've come back a little bit. Attack definitely the better for these two teams right now. We jump back on board with the Giants, and let's see what they can make of this. Going for the B push.
Yeah, we're going through. I don't see any snipers out. Oh, wait, there it is. So overkill. Maybe he switched classes right there. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. He doesn't swap weapons yet. Has the YY scoping out here. Legend trying to get a pick with his team, and there are OpTic Gaming members on the other side. It's going to be Merc and Gumpy defending that B bomb zone straight on.
It does. This is the problem with the B push. If you don't get in there early enough, it starts to stall a little bit, and it just becomes increasingly harder. Like I said, they had a 2-2 split from the OpTic team first of all, so they had the numbers in that B area, but now you can actually see OpTic are coming back round. Nade shot taking fire. Legend doesn't manage to pick off that kill, and is now running out for the Giants lineup.
Yeah, and here we go, Legend. I like this play out of him. Picks the scope back out. He is running overkill with the M8. No OpTic players are really peeking right now. They are just watching for the bomb plant. And here we go. And now we're going to have some gun battles. Legend taking some fire. He's going to heal up before they challenge again. He gets taken down by Merc. It's going to be up to Sotero and Toujours. And now Sotero picks a big kill, but he gets taken down by Merc. Can Tahor do it? He's actually flanking in a great position. Picks up 2. Can he get the last? Where is that player? He can't find him. Oh,
unfortunate.
Great plays out of him, but OpTic too smart right there. I'm not sure who it was that was last alive. I didn't catch it in time.
Well, this is what I said earlier about this B push. If you don't get in there in numbers, quickly, it's a risk. I mean, you've got to go forward, because if you're defending, you just wait the time, and that's what happened there. They then had to just go all in, hope for it, and they just run out of time. And it's that kind of thing. If it's B, and you have to go in and get the numbers in there to hold that down.
Absolutely. And now we're going to jump on board with OpTic Gaming, Big Timer with the bomb, as you see on your screen. And let's see what they can make happen.
Yeah, it does look like Big Timer got the thermal. Let's have a look. He doesn't see anyone. They're all going for this B push, and it's only one player actually around by this turbine, and they are putting shots down. And Big Timer trying to crawl across with a sniper rifle, still doesn't see anyone. OpTic have the numbers in this B area, and they've already moved forward a lot quicker than we saw the Giants do, so they are actually gaining control of this area. And Big Time is on Overwatch. He's actually seen Legend now. Oh, Legend now snipes him.
And now Merc set up here. He's trying to get a pick as well. And that was just a big kill, but Nate shot right back, taking out Sotero. Tahor now onto Scump. Merc pulling out the snipes, big kill right there onto Tahor, and now he's going to be looking for more. And it seems like they're going to make the transition, but still, one player there at A for the Giants. He hasn't really faltered at all. Now he's starting to make the flank. And who's that going to be? It's going to be Methods coming around the back of Merc right now, and he might catch him off guard. He takes some shots, and there Methods does pick up the kill. It's going to be up to Nate Shot. Nate Shot picking up Legend, looking for that player right now. 10 seconds left on the clock. Oh, I like this play out of Nate Shot. Can he actually catch up to him?
5 seconds.
Let's
He's actually
see.
running away.
He can't see him.
Oh, he's going to be around this
Right,
corner. Very close.
Oh, but Nate Shot
so close.
Methods.
Oh.
Methods so aware right there. Great play out of him. Sometimes players would just not even worry at that moment, but Nate Shot comes firing around the corner, and Methods does manage to pick up the kill. Was really kind of had the advantage there. He had the laser sight attachment on that MSMC, didn't really have to scope in. He could just hit fire really quickly. So that class coming in clutch right there for him.
Incredible. I mean, Nate Shot just hunted him down and, you know, split second away, had to engage. And, you know, even then he just lost the gunfight, and even to find him in that situation is incredible.
Yeah, and you see this very slow B push again, Pricey, out of the Giants from Spain. And Big Timer picked Tahor already, and now Methods answers back on the Big Timer. So, oh, wait, I believe Sotero did just spot that player. He's going to call him out. There was one OpTic player, and I think he's going to back off there. He's in the top window building on the OpTic side. That's going to be Nate Shot. I bet he has a sniper. Yep. He's got overkill, sniper, MSMC, but we're going to stay on board with Methods here. He's trying to lock up this RC.
Yeah, he goes like Methods actually just pushing in a bit deeper now. They're trying to get control. Unfortunately, Merc takes him down, and that is now Giants in a bad place once again. They don't really have the control. They're trying to peek out, trying to get a kill so they actually get in here and get this bomb down, and they're going to start running out of time. So they have to go forward. Only one left. Legend, what can he do? Shots on the side of him, takes down Merc though. Trying to switch out to a sniper rifle. Can he find someone? No, he's backing off. He's running away.
He's got to try and get the bomb down though.
I don't think there's enough
Let's see
time.
if that player from OpTic is going to challenge. It's Nate Shot, and here we go. Nate Shot coming around through mid. Is he going to catch Legend? And yes, he does. You hear that pretty loud. That was a let's go, Pricey.
Yeah, it was most certainly so. Now, great, like I said, the Giants slow pushing the B isn't really working for them. They're just running out of time, so even then he had to be, you know, couldn't check the corners he wanted to, had to go get the bomb, had to make a decision, couldn't find Nate Shot. Nate Shot actually flanked all the way around and just caught him in the back, so it does seem like Giants, their slow B push isn't kind of the tactic that's working against OpTic. OpTic seem to be able to set it up and just stall every single time that push.
All right, we're getting some tweets in here, Pricey. They said they want some brightness turned up, so I'm going to help you guys out at home. I do listen to you, so we'll raise that brightness up quite a bit. There you go. And hopefully that's better for all you viewers there at home. You can always tweet at us and help us out when we're casting. Let us know any issues we have on the stream. We definitely listen and
yeah, we're trying to sort it out because obviously we want you guys to experience just how great this Call of Duty is while we're here, and anything we can do help, more than appreciate it. Now, on board with Tahor. Let's see what he can do. Try and deflect.
Switch back to OpTic. I'm sorry, we kind of had a lull there, but Nate Shot and Scumpy left alive. Nate Shot picking up a big kill right there. They needed that. It was 4v2. Now a 3 versus 2 in favor of the Giants. Nate Shot and Scumpy do have to get this bomb down, Pricey.
They do. However, Nate Shot drops. Scumpy all alone. 1 versus 2. He's come back up. There's one there. Can he get this kill? No. Tahor takes him down.
Yeah, Tahor now ties it up. You see Scumpy on your screen getting a glass of water there. And Tahor now with that inmate in your round in the kill cam, going to pick up Scump. Scump can't get away from that one. Both with the jump shot, and you see the bomb goes down. Scump, you know, making that play, trying to make sure that he could pick up at least one more kill before he gets that bomb down. Just did not work out. And now 3-3 is your score. If you're just joining us, OpTic Gaming versus Ozone Giants. Our team from Spain here at G1UK, and Ozone Giants took the hard point versus OpTic Gaming in that first standoff hard point. So 1-0 is the series lead for Ozone Giants.
Yep, now like I said, 3-3 on this S&D Giants, changing it up, going to A for a change, trying to push forward. One of them already dropped. It looks like they have nade shot in that A contend with, as they're just trying to push around. Look at this, OpTic already trying to start switching around, moving their players to defend against this push.
Oh, and Tahor is in a tough spot here. He's got a couple OpTic players, big two-piece, huge play out of Tahor right there, but Sotero now in a 1 versus 2. Nade Shot and Scumpy are going to have to fend him off. He does have the buff. And look at these two OpTic players in the very back of the window building. And, oh, I think they did just spot Sotero, so he knows he's been spotted too. That was a Scorpion, I believe, that got fired off there by OpTic. So let's see what Sotero can do. 25 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have to get this bomb down, Bryce.
He is, but he's in a bad position. He knows he's been spotted, so he's believing someone's going to come through. He's just got to check every single corner before he puts this bomb down. Look at OpTic stack up. They know that bomb's going down. Oh, nade shot shuts him down. Very patient from there from OpTic.
Yeah, nade shot might get his RC car here. This should be interesting. OpTic is going to take the 4-3 lead here on this meltdown search. And yes, that was enough, barely, for the RC car. And there you see the Ozone Giants on your screen for a brief second. And here is your round ending kill cam. It's going to be nade shot picking up that crucial kill. And he's got the Scorpion with the laser sight attachment.
You know, I've seen nade shot use this a lot, actually. He does like this game, especially on the hard points, where he can get in close. He just likes to get in there. And he does win an awful lot in gunfights close range. So certainly one of his favorite guns.
All right, we're going to jump on board with nade shot. And let's see what he can do. He's favoring this ace side. Let's see what this is going to look like. Here comes the RC car for a nade shot. And he looks like he might actually run into a player here. Yes, it is going to run into a player, and he's going to chase him down with this RC car. That player did run up the ladder. Great play by whoever that was for the Ozone Giants, but nade shot still wants that blood. He was going for it. He doesn't get it. Big Timer, however, does get taken out. Merc puts the bomb down for OpTic Gaming. 3 versus 4, Brycey.
Now, the great thing to know about that RC car is, though, even it didn't get the kill, it forced him right out that bomb site, forced the team to sort of back off and say, we can't drop to this thing, and that's when OpTic moved in, put the bomb down, so, you know what, didn't need the kill, gave them an advantage anyway.
Oh, and look at this. I like this play by Merc. He's not really pushing this player. Finally does it, Sotero. It's going to be up to Scump. 1 versus 3. He only needs to defend for 10 seconds. Can he do it? Oh, huge play by Scumpy. That's massive. I don't know if he's going to get that defuse.
I don't think
he
is.
can't.
No, he hasn't.
Huge play by Scump.
Oh, wow. Just incredible. Taken down 2 in quick succession. Almost, I think he was turning for the 3rd, but dropped. Just unbelievable. Scump goes clutch when he needs to, and we're about to see on the kill cam.
Look at this smart play. Look at this. In one fell swoop, he takes out both those players, taking shots from the side. Great play by Scump to secure that round win for OpTic. He's been the difference so far here in this S&D. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Actually, nade shot going massive for OpTic at the moment, and nade shot known for his S&D play. So let's see what the Giants can do to answer here. They're facing a map loss if OpTic wins this round.
Yeah, no, certainly. It could be the comeback of OpTic. And on board with the horse. Oh, actually, Legend gets taken down, but he cleans it up. Still on board. Sotero gets another one. It looks like he might go for a bomb plant. See, this is a lot faster push than they have been before. That's been the problem. They've now got in here. They've secured it, and he was actually saved by his flak jacket there. So they're now in a great position. They're holding it. Can he take up this kill? Forced him to back off.
Oh, and I like this play out of Tahor at the moment. They've got a decent setup. Let's see if they can actually make it work. Method up the kill. It's going to be up to nade shot, and he gets cleaned up. So Giants right back into it.
Oh, most certainly. So, like I said, the difference there with the speed. They got in, they got the numbers in, they could set up a lot more effective. Every other time they've done this push, they've thrown out a load of trophy systems and they've sat right back. And they've just let OpTic rotate and set up their battle line. And this time they didn't give them the chance, and they were the team that was set up. Oh,
exactly. I think that's perfect analysis again, Brycey. I mean, they really picked up on that and they adapted, I think. So let's see. This might get interesting. OpTic with the bomb favoring the B push now. You see 2 players. 4 Ozone Giants kind of pushing up through mid, and I think they perceived an A push there. They have 2 players stacked there, so here we go. OpTic now playing a little slow. Brycey, so let's see if this slow play actually pays off for OpTic. It didn't really do anything for the Ozone Giants.
No, it doesn't. However, we do know Legend actually outnumbered at the moment, 3-1. Scumpy does take him down. The next nearest person isn't actually in the B area, but there we go. There's the rotation. See, this is what it is. Even though it's a little bit slower than what we have seen, because the numbers weren't there from Giants, OpTic have got in and set up, and it does look like they're looking for maybe another kill before they put this bomb down.
There's an RC car out on the map. I believe that was from Ozone Giants, but look at this. Nadeshot clearing out the A bomb zone. He's kind of going rogue on the flank right now, and we're on board now with big timers to kill onto Horde. So 2 versus 3. Methods and Sotero. Methods picking up the kill, and there's a big kill by Sotero. It's up to Nadeshot here, who's on the flank. He's going to have to make moves really quickly. 20 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what he can make happen here, Brycey. He's going to come on to both these players right now, and no, he gets shut down by Methods. And here we go, Bryce.
5-5.
Going to round 11.
Yeah, it's like I said, very different strategies coming up from the two teams. They had the number advantage, then they lost it because Nadeshot decided to flank, and unfortunately, he just didn't get round in time to help his team out when he needed it, and he come in and then he had to find them, and it was unfortunate for Nadeshot that it didn't pan out because, I don't know, 5 seconds before, he would have been in there for that gun battle and then dropped them.
Oh, and now OpTic has the op again, and they're trying to seemingly execute the same strategy there, Bryce. I'm going to jump on board with Nadeshot because look where Nadeshot is. 2 players here for the Giants, and he's certainly going to have to try and at least pick one of them, and they look like they are set up to take Nadeshot out if he makes any kind of push. But I believe Nadeshot's just watching the flank here as OpTic makes an aggressive push here towards that B-bomb zone.
Most certainly is. Now, it's kind of stalled a little bit for OpTic now. They don't want to push. They still have the numbers, and I don't think anyone has seen any other player yet. So they're kind of holding up. There we go. Gunfire battling out. OpTic now know they've been spotted, and even their Giants not really flooding the area. They're actually going on the flank.
Oh, one player has gotten by. Who is that? That's Methods right now. Let's jump on board with him. He is flanking, and I don't think Nadeshot really protected their flank. Methods now. Scump picking up a kill. Oh, this is going to be huge for Methods. Pay huge dividends. He's got to probably make a push now. Oh, my God. Oh, but no, he gets shut down, and Tajor's last alive. Can he get the kill? Yes, he does. Oh, but he gets taken down. OpTic going to take that one, Bryce. He's 6-5.
Very
so
close. Very close. Both teams had a flanking player. Methods, he chose not to take that first shot. He was like, I'm going to give it away here, and unfortunately, somebody just covered his team back. I can't remember exactly who it was.
I believe it was Merc.
It was Merc. Turned, saw him. At that point, he had an SMG. He was long range, and he just didn't have the advantage anymore. So he kind of, I said, maybe if he'd gone straight in, he was expecting a person to be waiting hook, just waiting at the back to stop a flank. So he was expecting to go in a gunfight, and there wasn't. Unfortunate for them, really. I said both teams kind of similar strategies, putting a flank around the outside. OpTic.
Oh yeah, so now our series tied 1-1. We're going to be headed to a raid, capture the flag. It's going to be map number 3. We've got a great matchup so far.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's really quite tight. I mean, you saw them come back, and OpTic seemed to be struggling a little bit against this Oto team, a lot more than we thought they would. So this capture the flag is anyone's game. All bets are off now. We didn't even know Giants would bring this level of play to the field.
Yeah, they really are looking very strong, Brycey. You can't say anything but positive things about the Giants so far in this matchup.
Oh, of course not. They've come here underdogs this weekend, and already they've kind of gone, you know what, we've taken a map, we've continued a 5-5 S&D, we're ready for the rest of this tournament.
Yeah, so you see players getting set up here. That is could be one of the Giants players leaning over on his screen. He's turning a little volume up, and they are just getting ready for this next matchup.
Certainly are. There are obviously a lot of classes to change, a lot of things to do. A few tweets going out from some of the players there. By the look of it, I think Giants are very happy with their performance at the moment. But this capture flag, like I said, it's blown wide open, Hastro. This is completely not the game we thought we would see. And it does seem, like I said, so close to call right now. I don't know. I couldn't even make a call based on what we've seen these last maps. OpTic, you know what? They still seem the stronger team overall. But Giants, it's kind of just an unpredictability about them. You think, oh, this is going to be a whitewash, and all of a sudden out they come with the fire and the fury. And how do you go up against something like that?
Yeah, I mean, OpTic just has to adapt, and so do the Giants. I mean, I don't think OpTic maybe really would have expected down, and when it comes down to it, Giants to be this strong. But, you know, I know a team of OpTic's caliber never overlooks anyone, right? But at the same time, you know, deep down inside.
Oh, yeah, at the same time, you've got to be sitting there thinking,
wow.
But yeah.
You know, wow, these guys came to play.
Exactly. I mean, and that's probably shook them a little bit. That's probably what happened at the first start of that hard point. They didn't expect to be losing the gun battle they did. They didn't expect them to be so aggressive. And, you know, they just put on the back foot. And how this is going to go in this capture the flag, like I said, could be anything. It's going to be very dependent, I believe, on how the two teams start out.
Yeah, no, I mean, one thing I will say here, Brycey, I feel like OpTic's composure and chemistry is going to take over here. I feel like, you know, I've seen some of the Spanish players here before, and they play a little bit of erratic in CTF. This is a very composure-oriented game mode. You really have to make sure your positioning is on point, your communication is on point, and it's all about being in the right place at the right time on this map. If you miss that beat, just 1 second, you cost your team again.
I completely agree with you. Like I said, you could be working up for a minute trying to get that flag away, but if you haven't got that one cut off and he drops it, that's it. That could be a minute and a half of work just completely out the window.
Yep. And now you see Giants actually getting their flag pulled. OpTic does have the flag. It's going to be, let's see, who has that sucker? It's going to be Nadeshot. Nadeshot immediately grabbed that flag. I don't think the Giants expected that, and this might be an OpTic gaming cap. Nadeshot, he's actually holding up right now, waiting for his teammates. I don't think he knows, but big stop! Oh my goodness!
Scumpy is there, but there's another person coming up the stairs. Can they stop them? Do they get that?
Oh,
so
there's
close.
the return!
Wow.
Giants got that return.
Oh, wow.
I was trying to catch up to it. Scumpy went for the cap, but he got shut down as well. Huge plays out of Giants right there. Merc trying to come through the middle of the map now. Legends and Methods left alive. You see Methods just defending his flag. And wow, great plays by Giants to get that flag stop. Nadeshot had a clear run to the flag. He just didn't realize it.
Yeah, that was the thing. I believe he thought there was a player there. He must like, there's got to be a player on our flag. We're missing someone. And he hesitated for a second, went up the stairs, and by that time you saw the 3 Giant players were in the area. Flag pulled again. Can Nature get it away? It looks like the cut-offs are in place. But look, here comes Giants again.
Oh, and that flag is right next to the basketball. Look at this nade coming over. There is a cap for OpTic Gaming. Sotero not able to put a stop to that. You see, I believe that might have been Nadeshot with the cap. No, it was Scumpy who got that beautiful flag run, but Giants threatening right back. Legend has the flag, runs into Scump there at the basketball spawn, and I think that flag has been pulled again. It was pulled by Tahor, but he got shut down as well.
Yeah, it was a good spawn there actually for OpTic. They managed to get a player down the bottom, and they just run straight into him, and there was nothing they could do then. But Giants, like I said, they are putting a lot of pressure on, but OpTic just keeps slipping that flag away, and they have to play catch-up.
Yeah. And now I'm going to switch on board back to OpTic here. OpTic has returned the flag, and let's see what they can pull off now. They are going for map control at the moment. Actually, Big Time is pushed up on the map. Can he get the 2-piece? No, he can't. Gets shut down by Legend, so Giants picking up 3 OpTic members. We'll switch back on board with them as they are now pushing that OpTic flag.
Look at that setup. 3 Giants players all just rush straight into the kitchen and try to get the flag. Now, unfortunately, as you saw, that actually left a small gap in their defenses and someone got through. They have cleaned it up now, but it looks like Giants trying to make this pull.
I don't think Sotero spotted Nadeshot right there. And there, Nadeshot trying to defend his flag. Tahor now trying to pull the flag. He fumbles, and Scumpy picks that up, takes advantage. That was a big miscalculation there. Oh! Legend with the 3-piece and the flag pull. Brycey, what a play that was.
That was just brilliant. You saw him with the pre-aim, and I thought, can he pull this off? They just lined up perfect for him.
Oh, but he misses the shots on Nadeshot. Oh my goodness, Legend. That was such an easy shot for him, and he missed that one after a beauty piece. And Giants still down 1-0 here in the first half of the CTF.
It was, I said, just what we said before the game. His team didn't have the cutoff for him because he was alone, and he just couldn't get it away. When they're hunting you down, they know where you are, and it was just unfortunate. All that hard work, the great three-piece, and he just didn't make that one final kill. But like I said, it was just unlucky on his part that his teammates weren't there to back him up.
And Nadeshot trying to cut this through the middle, actually does get it through. He does get taken down there. There's one player around. Sotero now pulls the OpTic flag. Scumpy with a huge two-piece though. He's on a 4-kill spree. Sotero has to get this flag away, or OpTic surely going to take a 2-0 lead. Oh, but here we go. He does have teammates backing him up. Can OpTic get the return? Merc going for it. Yes, he does. And now OpTic going up 2-0, Brycey. Huge plays out of the OpTic members, Scumpy and Merc.
Yeah, Merc was just in a great position to cut that dead. He come out the window, drop one, and the second one tried to challenge him, and he just outshot him, got the return, and you know what, great play from Merc. Like I said, just got that cut off before they could lock it down.
And now you see Scumpy with the score streaks available. He's got a lightning strike and a hellstorm. OpTic certainly looking very strong now in the CPF after that fly cap. Nadeshot going for one more, but he gets taken out. And Big Timer now trying to protect his flag. Wait a second. Sotero has the flag there. He's throwing out a smoke grenade. Can Big Timer get him? Yes, he can. And that's going to put an end to that flag run. So OpTic going to be up 2-0 on this map number 3 here, Brycey. Series overall is tied 1-1 if you're just joining us. You're watching Ozone Giants from Spain versus North America's OpTic Gamer.
See, now, breaking that last half down, right? Nadeshot for me was a very crucial player because he didn't have to make all the kills, but he was just getting there and pulling it, and he was forcing Giants to change it because they're playing aggressive. He was forcing them to change everything doing, and just like I said, it just kept breaking it down. And as soon as they pulled it, they just couldn't answer it. And OpTic just snatched it into place and held it for him.
Yeah, we're going to jump back on board with OpTic here. I'm going to jump on with Big Timer. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. See Scumpy just been going massive for OpTic this game. He has had certainly a really great one. Nadeshot, however, has done a great job pulling flags. And let's see what Big Timer can do. He's set up nicely here. You see that OpTic knows their setups, right? Yeah. Look at OpTic set up all over Giants right now, and I feel like we might see another OpTic flag pull really quickly.
Like I said, they just seem to be more organised than the Giants at this moment. The Giants, like I said, very fast and furious gameplay. But they just, I feel like they're leaving gaps. They're leaving gaps, and Nadeshot's getting through them. Then every time, I mean, they run that flag down poolside 3 times unassisted.
And look at this sneaky play out of Merc. You see, look at all the Ozone Giants pushed up. And as soon as they go down, Merc's going to go for that flag pull. So let's see if OpTic can make that happen. Here we go. Merc going for the pull. There it is. Great execution right there. But Horror actually takes down 2 OpTic members. So Merc, he's going to have to put on the brakes.
He is. It's a bad situation now. He has no support. He's deep in enemy territory. And there are just so much cover, so many vantage points to take him down from.
Oh, but look at this. Merc doing a great job staying alive. He's going to run into one player. That would be a big kill if he gets it. Yes, he does. Merc, can he get the 2-piece? Trying to stay alive right now. We'll go full screen. Big Timer has his back. So OpTic looking strong. Can they put this one through? Yes, they can. That's going to be another OpTic flag capture. Great plays by Merc, being very patient there on the pull side and making sure he secured that flag cap for OpTic Gaming.
Well, that was it. He stalled. He was like, I need support here. And that's the difference between the Giants and the OpTic lineup, is that Giants in that same situation, which they were several times, just wanted to get the flag out there quick. He didn't. He was patient. And when he was taking shots, he didn't even challenge. He just backed off and let his teammate pick it up because his teammate was there. And that, at the moment, is the difference in this capture of the flag.
Yeah, now Merc playing for those score streaks, trying to pick up any Giants members running to the flag. He's playing defensive here, and I like this play. You know, you have a 3-cap lead, you have 3 minutes left in roughly, and you're near your score streaks. You don't need to really push out. You just need to try and pick up those big kills. And there you see that will give him his Hellstorm. And great play out of Merc right there to pick that up. Just one more kill probably needed for that lightning strike. Let's see if he can get that. Oh, it's shut down by Methods.
He's in a position, but actually gets shut down himself. And it's actually slowed down a little bit now. The entire game's slowed down. Nadeshot is not rushing in and whipping these flags away as quickly anymore. And I think OpTic just settling into their groove. They know that this game is pretty much in the bag. Giants have been pulled apart at the seams. And like I said, it's just OpTic back on form. This is what we expected.
Yeah, and here we go. The Giants are actually in a pretty good position here to try and get that flag, but they've got to take out those OpTic members. And there you see Tahor getting taken down. Legend now pushing up the ringside, and his teammate Sotero is going to get taken down the other side of the map. So OpTic looking very right now. They're just cleaning up as many of these Giants players rushing the flag as possible. Big Timer picking up another one right there onto Legend. So OpTic, their CTF game looks so strong.
Oh, incredibly so. Still on board with the Big Timer. Let's see what we can do as he sets up. As I said, you can see this is the OpTic setup once again. They're playing it until they've got map control, a few kills down, and then they'll move in for the kill. So it does look like Big Timer just trying to clean out here this area.
Sorry, Bryce. I'm just going to turn this down. We got some more. There we go. I think that's
just trying to set up now. He's looking for a player in this area, trying to get the cut off. OpTic no longer rushing. They're not worried anymore. They know, you know what? We don't need a flag. We'll take map control. We'll stop you coming anywhere near our flag because it's not important to us anymore to get yours. We can just hold. If you leave us a gap, we'll take it. But until that point, we're quite happy to kill you and take, take map control.
And look at Scumpy. Scumpy was just like, actually, Bryce, you're right. But you're wrong at the same time because I'm going to pull this flag.
Well, that was it. The
you're absolutely right. They were doing that for the majority of that remaining time. But if you're that pushed up and you're that set up, Scumpy thought, why not just pull the flag?
I said the Hellstorm come down and they made a gap. As soon as that gap appeared with the Hellstorm, they just pulled it. But
Big Timer, on the other hand, has not left that spot. And he was just kind of hanging tight. I think Scumpy just called a lightning strike on himself, maybe for some fun. But
there we go.
Let's see what
Still on board with Nature. They're actually calling in the score streaks just to make sure that no blades get away. This game is over. It's going to be 3-0 to OpTic unless they get a constellation flag, Giants. Let's see, but there you go. 4 OpTic back. Like I said, great play from OpTic. They just, like you said before the game, they just had the experience. They were more patient when they needed to be. They had their setups. It's got the experience shining through their problem.
Yep, absolutely. So OpTic Gaming going to take a 2-1 lead in the series here as time dwindles down, and we're going to take a look. It's going to be Nate's shot on your final kill cam. So, Bryce, we're headed to a map 4, and that's going to be another hardpoint game. And then, you know, Giants looked really strong in their hardpoint, so we might be seeing a map number 5 if they can pull this off. There's Nate's shot on your final kill cam. 3-0 the score here on Raid CTF, and there's OpTic on your screen. Now, again, with that 2-1 series lead.
Well, it's a difficult one to call because generally that first game, it just seemed like Giants had a completely different strategy and that threw OpTic off. Now, have these 2 maps for OpTic now given them more of a confidence boost? Have they hit their stride? Are we going to see a very different OpTic team come steaming out the gates here? I don't know. I do think Slum's kind of a close fire map a lot of the time, and it does seem like Giants are better at that. So we're going to see whether or not. I believe you said that. I think we're going to see a good few Scorpions from the Giants here. OpTic, whether or not they can adapt and deal with this, we're just going to have to see.
Yeah, you know, Slums is very rotation based also, you know, and Giants look really good on that standoff hardpoint. They were rotating around the map very well, getting their setups and making sure that they held them for just enough time to keep OpTic at bay that entire round. So that's going to be interesting here. If Ozone Giants do that again, we're going to be going to a map number 5. I feel like they can definitely take this one.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be just how they come out of the gates. If Giants are going to play that fast and furious, you've got to come in and dig us out of this hole, you know, then they could certainly take this. However, if they try and play OpTic's long game, I think they're going to fold. If they try and engage them long-term battles, try and face OpTic on a setup front, I believe OpTic will have the advantage. So, as I said, it's going to be how they play this map.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. And we're waiting for our players to get started here. In the meantime, give a follow to Gfinity on Twitter. This is G1UK, first Gfinity event in history.
Yes, most certainly is. And we're here live in London at the top of the Millibank Tower. Just unbelievable. I said the venue here is superb. A load of the players are loving it.
Oh yeah, I mean there's nothing but, you know, wide eyes whenever everybody was able to get into the venue and just look at the view. I mean that's what it's always been about here, I believe, for Gfinity. I just wanted to give the experience to the players, and you know, you see a lot of sunlight coming in. The hottest day in 6 years here in London, and
we put the weather on just for the Americans coming over, of course.
Yeah, exactly. That's, the Americans come over and you guys get the best weather you've ever had.
Brought the weather with you.
So there you see on your screen OpTic on your left on the station and Ozone Giants to your right. And in the background, I believe you're seeing TCM versus AAA. So the French side versus the UK side. TCM, French side, and AAA versus the UK side, TCM. And you can catch that on our Bravo stream with Fwiz and Rel. They're casting that match right now.
Yep, sitting right beside us, so feels like a sort of caster central here at the moment with us all around. Here we go, onto the fourth map now. OpTic versus Ozone Giants, currently 2-1 to OpTic. Let's see how this goes.
All right, we're going to be on board with Nate Shot to start it off. And there you see the breakouts for both of your teams. Looks like Giants are going to be pushing quick side of the map, and OpTic also going to be pushing that side, but they're going to come out with a nade open. So you see all the grenades coming over from OpTic, and great job by them. Big kill right there. Nade Shot OpTic with the early control. Pricey, that's great strategy to open this game up.
Yeah, most certainly so. And there we go. They have the control at the moment. And you see Giants trying to find a hole. Nade Shot shots one there. And it does look like Nade Shot. There we go. They've actually turned the spawns already. That's the spawn they want. They're ready for the next one. So they're going to try and hold that.
That's just perfect execution, Pricey, out of OpTic. Beautiful plays right here out of Nade Shot. He needs one more for his score streaks. Oh my goodness. Almost picks up two right there. Huge plays out of Matthew Haig. OpTic Nade Shot. And you see OpTic still trying to hold those spawns. Big timer. Crucial kill right there.
That really was. That player was going around to get this next spawn. And that means OpTic are in a great position to hold this next one. This is one of the hard points that's very difficult to break into. It's got, you know, one person's going to hold down that road, and then they have to come through two very narrow choke points. So we're going to see, at the moment, this is OpTic's game. They have come out the gates very fast and furious. And as I said, they seem to be winning a lot more of these close-in gun battles now.
Yeah, and here you see Merc now with that AR. This is exactly what we're talking about. He got some protection right there. Scumpy still alive, still giving OpTic those spawns. And this is a lot of trouble right now for Ozone Giants.
They're still on board with Scumpy. As you can see, they're slowly gaining control up here. I think in about the next 15 seconds, they're going to start making a push and go through. There we go. Scumpy's actually gone. It looks like they are starting to rotate around. They've realised that Giants aren't going to get it. And even Giants, you can see now in the minimap, have actually given up. They're no longer pushing.
And that's going to be a massive lead for OpTic to start this round off. And look at this. Big Nade Shot are already pushing for that anchor for Giants, and I don't think they understood that Big Timer's also there. And you see Big Timer making the push here for the anchor. If he gets this, Giants are in a lot of trouble, Pricey. Scump here helping him out, and OpTic just so far perfect execution. They've already forced the spawn out for the Giants. Giants certainly in a lot of trouble right here.
Big Timer, can he make this kill? Oh, he just turned them. That was incredible play. OpTic come out the gate, just phenomenal. There is 5 kill streak for him just before he gets set down, but like I said, this is a different OpTic. They are rotating incredibly well. They are picking up all the kills, and they are decimating. Can we bring up the scoreboard quickly? I believe they are just outslaying in a massive respect. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, that's bad news right there. That's OpTic. I mean, it's bad news for Giants. Scumpy on fire right now, picking up another 2-piece. Let's stay on board with him. He's looking really strong. When Scumpy heats up, it's GG. It's just GG. And it looks like he's doing that right now, Pricey.
He was the scourge of Europe for almost an entire year last year. So everybody knows, keep an eye on Scumpy, because if he's going to go off, it's going to be good to watch.
And you see the Hellstorm coming in from Nade Shot. Does take Scumpy out. Scumpy gets a bad spawn right there along with his teammates. So Giants now running in here, and let's see if they can actually take this over.
They're trying to actually set up. There's a, I don't know, I think a graphical error on the minimap there. I'm not sure that was.
No,
there you go. OpTic are actually trying to push in again. They actually lost the spawn, and Toho is trying to hold it. Giants holding on now, trying to get back into this game, and they are now actually putting some points on the board and closing this gap down.
Oh yeah, Giants now in great position to lock this down a little bit longer. You see very nice shots coming out of Toho right there. Legend still on the front of this hard point, trying to protect it from any OpTic members coming through. One player trying to flank it was Nade Shot. He gets shut down. All these players pushing side right now. Here comes Legend picking up a kill right there, and OpTic still contesting. Sotero inside the hard point picks up a huge kill right there. That's going to give them another 10 seconds. So 30 points now separate these teams, and Giants did a great job, Pricey, of coming back into this one.
Well, I think they just played that hard point, must play the Giants' strength. Like I said, it's a tight hard point. You either got to go inside and face them, or you got to break through with the archway. And it is difficult, but there we go. It does look like OpTic having a good setup next one, so maybe a good opportunity to get some more points, lengthen that gap once again.
Oh, and all the kills in the feed for OpTic. Sotero now contesting, but Nade Shot takes him out. OpTic doing a great job, racking up some more time. And look at this. You see Methods here is actually located around the OpTic spawn, and I don't know what he's doing right here. Oh, the horn, 3 beats, huge drop out of Methods, and here come the Giants, Pricey. Wow.
Yeah, that was a good play for them. They broke it. They managed to get in the side, their Methods. Now, however, OpTic pushing hard, but you can see they are leaving a player behind. They want that next spawn.
Oh, but one OpTic player did spawn out. It's going to be Scumpy. Now OpTic kind of with a bad spawn, but there's another blue side spawn for Giants. Now Giants actually get a really bad spawn. You see this right across the map. Yeah, that was just based on positioning. The spawn influencers, both teams in great position to get those spawns, but here we go. Methods, this is a big gun battle for him. He does take out one player there. He is going to have to make a move really quickly. One more OpTic player left alive. And Legend's going to have to clean him up. Turns around, fires some shots, can't find him.
Oh, what is it? He cannot. So much smoke in that area. Actually taken down by Big Timer, who was behind him. And there we go. OpTic locks this down now.
Oh, OpTic doing a great job right there, logging that hard point down. Look at Big Timer transitioning already. I love this play. He's about to give his teammates a spawn if they get taken out. Let's see if he can actually make this happen. They don't realize he's there.
The Giants team rotated. He actually walked behind him at one point. They don't know.
Oh, wow. We're going to stay on board with Big Timer here. I have a feeling he's about to make some fireworks happen for OpTic. Here we go. Big Timer. If he makes this move, he's going to clean out all of these players.
Look at the patience.
Big kill there on Methods. Can he get the second? Sotero, no, he
unfortunate.
Can't. Yeah, and Giants are going to have control.
There we go. OpTic now have to break through this. Unfortunately, I thought for a minute he was going to get the spawn to hold it for his team. If he made that second kill, he would have given OpTic, his entire team, an opening to come flooding in. Unfortunately, but there we go. Merc breaking it down with a great lightning strike as OpTic clear them out very, very quickly.
Beautiful plays out of OpTic right there. They stack their team, use these score streaks to their advantage. To that hard point and did really, really well.
Ooh, total good two-piece, broken open. Merc though shut him down. There was someone actually behind him, but I think Scumpy cleaned that up, and it does seem like they've got complete control at the moment as OpTic are running away with this.
Yeah, Merc on an 8-kill spree now, doing really well. 9-kill spree for Merc. And here comes the stealth chopper. That is going to be huge for OpTic. I really don't think the Giants can come back from this at the moment. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. OpTic only needing about 25 points to lock this down. And here comes the Hellstorm. Oh, Merc's got to be careful. He's got to take out his own stealth chopper there.
I thought he was. He moved there at the last second, but this is a completely different OpTic team than we first saw. I mean, that first game, they weren't rotating as well as Giants. They weren't. The close-in gun battles. Now it's not the other way around.
Merc on a 12-kill spree to close this one out. 5 points left. There you see 2 more, making it a 14-kill spree. That's going to be it to end the round. We're going to see Merc's stealth chopper doing work. As you see OpTic Gaming on your screen, shaking hands with the Ozone Giants from Spain, who OpTic a nice run. That was a great matchup. So close in that S&D also. Went to round 11.
I feel like that could have been the change. That could have been the momentum shift that OpTic needed to shift up.
Only get away there. Oh, the target! I'm going to depend on it.